Could you give us some of your political beliefs?
I believe it was the Disney Plus flick Peter and Wendy that so eloquently said,
So?
When asked why the Lost Boys weren't exactly boys.
So? But I guess it doesn't really matter.
And I believe it was South Park's Cartman who said so eloquently while impersonating Kathleen Kennedy, put a chick in it and make her lame and gay. And I believe it was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. who said it best when I'm getting a note from our producers. Taylor, please don't quote MLK. So, what does she mean by so? And what does Cartman mean by put a chick in it and make her lame and gay? I'm not exactly sure I understand that, but I do understand lame, because I identify as lame. So like it or not, in the eyes of many, the definition of woke has been changed to mean, well, lame. It used to be cool, stay woke, that used to be, a battle cry for actual justice in society. Socially, social justice. But now that word also doesn't exactly ring with positivity anymore, because it's been overused. Social justice has morphed into a business strategy, a Facebook profile, and dare I say it, almost even a religion. And how dare you sin? And their 10 commandments, well, they add 10 every day. So I'm gonna say this, wokeness started out with the best of intentions. But then somehow, wokeness was able to evolve or mutate or transition into lame. Cartman said it best. Lame. So the first examples of woke cinema were actually very interesting and they were unique. I want to see new stories from people who haven't been able to tell their stories because, actual discrimination. And there are plenty of films out there who have an important message about, being nice to people, no matter what they look like. So I have to say I am a fan of some woke cinema. When it's real, when it's legitimate. But how does it become real? Who's to say?
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a chick in it and make her lame and gay!
Sure, yeah. Let's try that. Again.
And the definition of lame means uninspiring and dull. And that's exactly what a lot of these new films and characters have been feeling like, uninspiring and dull. And unfortunately, all of those films and characters that just happen to be uninspiring and dull also just happen to be woke. Fall into the category of woke, whatever woke may mean to you. And this unfortunately creates a connection in our collective consciousness that we now must associate anything woke with being lame. So, basically woke equals lame. Like it or not. It didn't used to, it doesn't have to, but when most people are using that word, that's what they mean now. And this word lame in a dictionary, it also means unable to walk without difficulty, which is what's happening to Disney right now and all these other studios who seem to be doubling down on the wokeness. Well, the pandering of wokeness, actually. I don't know, lately it just feels like they care more about wokeness rather than actual quality content.
You've got to do better, Senator.
So allow me to do a little bit of cinematic mansplaining for a bit. I guess I'm also gonna be doing some man questioning, so there's that. but I'll definitely be manspreading while I'm doing it. So, what is woke cinema?
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him.
Context is key when it comes to labeling a film woke. Woke! And it depends on who's doing the labeling, of course. That's all that matters. That's woke. Well, is woke good to you? Yes. Oh, okay. That's woke. Is woke bad to you? Yes. Oh, okay. And so it's just made everything so confusing. Stop confusing me, world! Lame wokeness is very forgivable when the film has cool aspects to it. You got good woke, you got bad woke, and you got ugly woke. And somehow, the good woke has become overshadowed by the bad, ugly woke. So now everything woke, even the good woke, can be mislabeled as ugly, bad woke. This will all be on the test. There are plenty of absolute masterpieces from filmmakers who are telling stories and have suffered from racism, sexism, or any ism you want to ism. It's not a new thing. That's one of the most annoying things about this new wokeness is that, like, they actually think Black Panther's the first black superhero ever, and they actually think that, like, frickin' The Hunger Games is the first movie ever to have a girl in it. I'm like, no, look at fucking film history, you bleep. So yes, this all began with the best of intentions, but maybe, just maybe, those intentions went a little bit too far. Maybe those intentions began to feel forced and done out of, well, fear and almost hate themselves, which just created enemies out of lifelong allies and supporters. Like, we were on y'all's side. She-Hulk, I wanted you to succeed. But the real question is, was this intentional, or was it an accident? Not even the most perfect of teenage rocket scientist Mary Sue Jedis can answer that one.